How's it going, everyone? How's everyone enjoying this crazy full moon? So, this is my third attempt at this reading. I still have the cards laid on the table. I may post my bloopers in a video later on, I'm not sure. Anyway, this reading is about. I had a crazy ass day today. I don't know about you guys, but my day was just full of stuff that just blew my mind that I would never thought would have happened in a million years. Well, not really that crazy. I'm exaggerating a little, but it started off. My day was going normal, jamming out in the dish room because the normal dish guy is out on quarantine for the rest of the semester, which is only 8 more days. So that is my home for till I'm done work on the 7th. And then I will be going to Florida, probably, for a week or two. But so anyway, I'm trying not to go off topic. So it started out jamming out in the dish room, pounding dishes out, and all of a sudden I walked by the sink and my pants got caught on the edge of the sink. And they ripped. They ripped a big old hole in the ass. And so I was I went commando today. So anyway, I went into my manager. I said to her, I'm like, Laura, I gotta go home. I just ripped a hole in my pants. I had an apron on that I had tied on backwards. She looked down at my apron. She's like, "What'd you do?" I said, "I just ripped a hole in my pants." And she's just started laughing hysterically. My manager, who was on the other side of the office, looked at me and just shook his head and went just like this. And I said, "I'll be right back." So I went home, I changed, got back to work, put my jacket in the storeroom, had my phone, kept my phone in my jacket. I walked back into the storeroom probably half an hour later, and a song automatically started playing. Nobody was around my phone, and the song was All for One. I swear. I didn't really think of anything at that time. I thought my phone was just glitching out. So I reached in my pocket, shut the phone off, went back to do my thing. And probably an hour, maybe close to 3 hours ago, that very song was playing on the radio. So I instantly started getting downloads because I actually listened to the song that time. So I was getting downloads. I was trying not to get in my personal head about the song, but I did a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I did a little bit. But anyway, so I got home, thought about it, meditated on it, talked to a few people about it, got their opinions on it, and so I decided to do a reading on it. So here we are. So I'm using a deck that I barely ever use. I've used it once or twice. I came across one particular card that I've never heard of. In my previous video that I was trying to record for this, I was looking for that card in that book. I could not find it anywhere. So anyway, this is a Druid deck. How Druid decks work is they have what they call PIP cards, and that incorporates all the cards surrounding them, and it includes the element of the card and the numerology of the number that's on the card. All right, so that being said, it took me so long to figure that out, and I would not have been able to figure that out if I didn't call a very, very, very good friend of mine. So, which she was dumbfounded about it too. She was like, "I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that." It anyway. This is the card that hung me up. All I could think was the Emperor. That's all I could think. She said the same thing even before I told her what I thought it was. So anyway, what the PIP cards do in a Druid Tarot deck is they incorporate all the cards that are surrounding it, the element of the card, and the number of the card, the numerology of that particular number. So this number is 8, and it's an earth element. So this is telling me that the earth is always going through cycles. Is always living. It's always dying. It's always there, and it's always very empowered. So I got the Ace of Bows, which is Spark of Life. I got the number 8 Stag card, PIP card. And then I got the King of Stones, which is the King of Pentacles. And then I got the 5 of Bows. So this is telling me that the Earth will always be going through this cycle of fighting, of gaining strength, and new beginnings. And then right below it, I got the King of Vessels, and then the 5 of Arrows. So I feel that that song was a song of frustration being sent to someone. I'm feeling that it's a song of frustrations trying to get someone's attention, someone's emotional attention. All right, so that's what I got so far. I will pull a few more cards for you guys to help clarify this, because that right there, what I just said right there, took me so long to figure out. To figure out what these cards were telling me, it took me I've been trying to read these cards for 2 hours now, and I just could not get it. That's the first time I've ever been stumped for that long. And for that simple fact, these are my new favorite cards. These are my new favorite cards. Well, my second favorite. I'm sorry, my second favorite. Because these cards will always be my favorite. These cards will always be my cards. They're getting a little beat up. I'm not going to get new ones just because they're mine. They spoke to me when I first got them. Alright, so I'm going to pull a couple more of these cards to help get a better story for you guys, to help get a better... I'm just still just dumbfounded about these cards. Having those PIP cards really put a whole twist on this whole deck. Alright, so we have 5 and we have 5 again. So it's a number of change. It's a number of change, which I got 555 2 different times in my morning message this morning. So if we want to put this personally, we can simply say we are always going through new beginnings. We are always reliving, always relearning things, always standing in our power, always feeling let down. We are always going through these cycles. Like I said a million times, we just gotta change the way we think about those cycles. Because no matter what we do, those cycles are just gonna keep happening. Then we got the Knight of Vessels, or the Knight of Cups, or the Eel. So, yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. The Five of Arrows is saying somebody is frustrated because they don't feel like a message is getting through, or a message isn't getting through. I'm getting a feeling that this message is only in the 5D. Is only in the energetic world. That could be why they're getting frustrated, because the recipient could be just ignoring it because they want it in the 3D, in the real world. Then we got the Six of Vessels. So yeah, somebody's reminiscing. Somebody's reminiscing about a time that messages were getting through. But like I said before, I think the messages are getting through. It's just someone has a block, or someone has a, I don't want to say blocked. Somebody has, I don't know. Let me get some tarot on this to clarify it. For me, this reading makes sense. Big time. These aren't the cards they want. I don't think these are either. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Yes, they are. Alright, so we got Eight of Wands. So there is communication, at least in the 5D, at least in the energetic world. Then we got the Nine of Cups. So somebody wants a wish fulfillment. Give me one more of these cards. One more of these cards, at least one more, and then I'll go on to another deck. Thank you. And that is why I couldn't read those cards, because there was a card on the floor. I am really connected to these cards. Really connected to these cards. 100%, no doubt in my mind. I just gotta find the cards that flew out of this deck now. I know one flew out. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. Let's just continue on. Just continue on, guys. Sorry. Now, I don't know if this card, I don't know if, that was really weird. That was really weird. When I'm done this reading, I'll count these cards. See if they're all here. Give me one more card to clarify this reading, please. The deck still feels good, but I could have sworn a card flew out. This is how my day's been going all day long. Every single thing I've been doing, there has been something to hinder it from happening. Now that I have this deck figured out, I will be able to. I'm pushing through it. I'm pushing through it, guys, and that's what you guys should be doing. Push through your day. No matter what's going on, transmute, transmute, transmute. Alright. I'm gonna give it 2 more shuffles if I don't get any jumpers. And there they are. Oh. Ooh, gave me a lot. Alright, so we got Ace of Swords. Again. We got the Knight of Wands. So we have 2 knights. We got the Six of Wands. Victory. And we got the Lovers. So yeah, it's exactly what I said earlier. Somebody's trying to send a message and somebody's I don't want to say ignoring it, but somebody is not really giving it much attention. Because it's not just because it's not in real life yet. This is still an idea. This is still being manifested or re-manifested. All right, let me try these cards again now that I have all the cards here. Oh my god, yeah, these cards feel so much better. We got a flipper, guys. It's hiding one. 5 of Swords. But it was in reverse. So, being in reverse, I want to say somebody has let down the idea of a fight, of energetic disruption. I don't see the Magician here at all. I don't see any manifesting cards. All I see is thoughts. But the thought is very grounded. No doubt in my mind, the thought is very grounded. I don't see any other manifesting cards. I don't feel like it's being manifested fully yet. The idea is definitely being manifested. So they're in rest mode. They are in rest mode, waiting for something to show them that it's time for them to pick their seeds that they planted. Because we have the 4 of Cups and then the 7 of Coins. All right, so if you look at this like this, it looks like the man is sitting there waiting for the lady to pick her seeds. So, and the seeds could be the idea. The lady, and I feel like the lady is waiting patiently for the right time. Two of Wands. There's a decision has to be made though. Got another flipper. I have a feeling the decision has to do with travel. Or has to do with balance. Or has to deal with letting go of control. Alright, I'll pull some Making Magic to get some more guidance using the Making Magic cards. Alright, so we got the Trink of 5, manifesting money and income. Which, if I remember correctly, my morning read this morning was someone manifesting money or manifesting abundance. We got the Mystic Star, harmony in home and great friendships. And then we got the Tree of Life, true wisdom and making good choices in life. So we got the 555 again, guys. We got the 555 both in the tarot, and we got the 555 card again in this reading using these cards. So this is pretty much the emotional side of my morning read this morning. That is why I got that song, to give the emotional side of that reading. So again, if you didn't watch my morning message, please watch it. There's something in there for you. I just love these synchronicities. These synchronicities today are crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Alright, so I'll pull you an angel answer like I did this morning. And every time I use these cards, if you put a question in the ether, I will answer using these cards, but I'm going to make the cards that I pull incorporate that within this reading. But if it helps your question, if it answers your question, then that's awesome. Big happy changes. So yeah, 555 is all about changes. Is all about net changes. There's change always happens, and that is these synchronicities. Wow. And there's my confirmation. When I say I get my confirmation, I get chills from my head to my toe. I mean, just chills all throughout my body. It literally feels like a bolt of electricity just shooting through my body. I don't feel any more cards anymore. Oh, nope, I lied. No, no, it's not the right time. It's not the right time. That's what I'm getting like that. And it's a hell no. Give me one more card to clarify that. Am I right by saying it's not the right time? Or is it a hell no in general? Because I feel like it's a hell no, not at this time. The situation will improve. And unlikely. So, it's undecided. It's undecided. That's why the Two of Wands is here. Somebody here is contemplating on this emotional side of my morning's message. All right, let me get an animal card. Actually, no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry, guys, but my guides just told me no, don't look into it any further. So I'm not looking into it any further. But there is an opportunity coming, guys. There is an opportunity coming. Alright, I really hope you enjoyed this. Remember to transmute the negative energies that you are getting off of this full moon. Not really negative energies, just transmute the confusing energies. Because today has been very confusing for me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love y'all. Have a great day. I'm gonna go grab a quick bite to eat and probably end up going to bed. Alright, I love y'all.